Maid of Bond Street is about a young woman who frequents Bond Street in London, a place known as a high fashion centre for the posh people. Bowie, of course, knew a lot about fashion from years of being a mod, although the shop's modswood patron were not to be found on Bond. This is not a hymn to the flash and flare of swinging London, but a song about high-class people, sung from the point of view of a working-class jester.
This girl is made of lipstick, powder and paint. Sees the pictures of herself, every magazine on every shelf.
We are focusing on a young woman who is very fashionable. It seems that she is a model or a movie star. That is, someone who didn't start out rich, but achieved fame, and was thus able to move up into the high class. This was the dream of many girls of the time, and she achieved it. But is she happy?
This girl is made of Bond Street, hailing cabs, lunches with executives, gleaming teeth sip aperitifs.
The pun is obvious. She is not just made of, but also made of Bond Street, as fashion is all that she is.
This girl is a lonely girl, takes the train from Paddington to Oxford Circus, buys the Daily News, but passengers don't smile at her. Oh no, don't smile at her. This girl is made of loneliness, a broken heart, for the boy that she once knew doesn't want to know her anymore. And this girl is a lonely girl, everything she wants is hers, but she can't make it with the boy she really wants to be with all the time, to love all the time.
Like in Sell Me a Coat, this life on the exterior is meant to distract from the emptiness inside. She is a broken-hearted, lonely girl, and her outer perfection is just a disguise. She has everything money can buy, but that means nothing since she doesn't have love.
This boy is made of envy, jealousy. He doesn't have a limousine, really wants to be a star himself.
The boy, on the other hand, envies her for what she has, and wants to be like her. So he gives up on their relationship to pursue fame and fortune. If and when he gets them, he will become like her, and then he will finally realize that he gave up on something real for something that is fake. But by then, it will be too late.
This girl, her world is made of flashlights and films. Her cares are scraps on the cutting room floor. And maids of Bond Street drive round in chauffeured cars. Maids of Bond Street, picture clothes, eyes of stars. Maids of Bond Street shouldn't have worldly cares. Maids of Bond Street shouldn't have love affairs.
In the last verse, Bowie takes a step back and once again looks at the maids of Bond Street from afar, admiring their perfection. They are beautiful to look at, if you forget that they are also human beings with feelings and needs, who have to give up on their humanity in order to provide us with this picture. The record is a waltz, which used to be the dance of the peasants, but by now is a dance of high-class culture, in contrast with the psychedelic rock of the counterculture, which we hear in Join the Gang. But Bowie's knife cuts mercilessly through both cultures. Maid of Bond Street is a damning piece about the vanity of the world of high fashion and Hollywood, a world that is based on glamour. It is quite traditional in its perception of this world as empty and meaningless. It will not take long before Bowie would develop a much more nuanced view of the subject of glamour.